Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to Dr. KS Academy. I am Engineer Muhammad Tayyib Ejaz. Today we will discuss about what is WBS, creating WBS in Primavera P6, what is activity and its types, and how to add activities in the project. So what is WBS? A work breakdown structure is basically a decomposition of our project into smaller and manageable work packages. To deal with the whole project is very difficult. So what we do that we divide our project in work packages so we can handle it easily. For example, in our study case for one-story building, we divide our project into 3 or 4 stages. Substructure phase, then superstructure, then we have ground finishes work, and also we have a boundary work. So what we do that we divide it into foundation work, superstructure, then ground finishes work, then boundary work. Then we divide this work package into sub division. That foundation, in foundation we have earthwork and structure work. Also in superstructure we have structure work, we have plaster work, we have paint work, then finishes work, then MEP work. So when we divide our project, then it is easy to manage this and to handle it easily. So in Primavera, you can add WBS by simply clicking on project, then WBS. Here the WBS window is open. You can also access WBS by simply clicking this icon, WBS icon, then the window will open. Now we will add WBS step by step by clicking this plus icon. Then we will write it as substructure, then click on plus icon, then write it superstructure, then click on this icon so that it shows that substructure and superstructure are under this our whole project. Then under substructure we will add WBS. We call it as earthworks. Also we add one more and we call it as structure work, and by clicking this icon we will move down this structure work under the substructure. Then under superstructure we will add structure work, then we have plaster works, and click this icon so that this plaster work is under the superstructure. Add one more and call it as paint works. Click this icon, add one more and call it as MEP works. So in this way we can add WBS or create WBS in our project. If you want to see in a chart view by simply clicking on this icon, chart view, now you can see it that at the top we have our project, then we divide it into 2 main phases, substructure, superstructure. Then in substructure we have earthworks, we have structure works, and superstructure we have structure work, plaster work, paint work, and MEP work. Then also we can add 2 more, that is ground finishes work and boundary wall. click on this plus icon and name it as ground finishes works, and by clicking this icon, so that and also so that the ground finishes work is under the baseline schedule of for single story building or our main WBS. Also add one more and name it as boundary wall. Move it down left side, then move it down. Also ground finishes work, move it down. Now we will see it in chart view. Here we divide it in our project into four main stages: substructure, superstructure, ground finishes work, and boundary wall. So what is activity in Primavera? Basically, as we discuss work packages, so in every work packages we have different types of activities. Activity is basically a specific task which has to be performed to complete the project. In project we have basically activities. We sequence these activities, so they when they are completed, the whole project is considered to be completed. So what are different types of activities? We have six types of activities in Primavera. Number one is star milestone. Milestone activity has no duration. It's just show that your project has started. Also, we have finish milestone. It shows that your this work packages has been complete. So it is a sign or mark that shows that your this phase is complete. Then we have task dependent activity. In task dependent activity means that this activity is dependent on your task. For example, curing of concrete. When you are doing concreting, so you cannot remove shittering before 14 days. So it is dependent on a task. Also, we have resource dependent activities. Means that when you have more resources, then the activity duration will be small. So they basically depend on your resource. For example, you are working on a wall, that you have to construct a wall, and it requires means that 10 days if you hire one labor. But if you hire 10 labors, then it will take 1 day to complete this wall. So it depends on your resource, not on a task. Then we have WBS summary activity. It summarizes your relevant tasks within the work breakdown structure. Then this work package will take this much time, this much resources of you. Then we have level of effort activity. It basically supports your activities. For example, you are working on a project, then you have to some kinds of activities. For example, in when you use resources like machinery, so you have to add oil or diesel in your machinery. Also, you have some other works which is basically not included in the activity, but they are necessary to complete this activity. We call it level of effort activity. So now we will discuss how to add activities in the Primavera. Go to project and click on activities. Here the activity window is open. You can also access activity window by simply clicking on this icon. Now we will add activity step by step. In our substructure and in earthwork, we have one activity. We called it as you can add by simply clicking on plus icon. We call it ID name 100 and we call it excavation. Next, simply click on finish work. Okay. Now add one more, and called it as backfilling. So in artwork, we have basically two activities: excavation and backfilling. Now, one more activity we can add it, and we called it as uh, start of the project. This is milestone activity. Start of project, and click next, next, and this will be our start milestone activity. This finish. So this will show that our project has been started and it has a zero duration. We will discuss about how to add duration, but it generally giving 5 days each activity. Now in structure work, for example, we when done our excavation, then we have to do PCC, plain cement concrete. After PCC, then what we have? We have brickwork in foundation. Also, we have, for example, neck columns in foundation. So by this way, we can add activities in our project. So the question is that how you will get these activities. We have different projects like road project, hospital project, other projects. So how you will get these activities, that I have to add this activity or not? So you will get these activities from your BOQ. You have BOQ, bill of quantities. Here for our project we have this BOQ. So it listed all the task which has to be done to complete this project. For example, excavation in foundation, structure backfilling है, excavation, then PCC, then RCC, and roof slab. So from this BOQ, we will make our activities. Then we will add in our project. So simply from BOQ, we have define activities. For example, start a project, then site clearance, excavation, BCC, termite proofing, RCC in foundation layer, RCC in neck column, excavation, PCC in mass concrete, brickwork in foundation, RCC in plain beam, DPC, RCC roof columns. So where we get these activities? Basically, we get these activities from this, from BOQ, and also from construction drawing. We will get these activities. So now we will discuss a shortest way how to add activities in our project. So go to Primavera simply and go to File, then click on Export. Export icon, click on Spreadsheet, Excel SX, click Next, click on Activities, then Next. Click on this icon, BD1 building baseline schedule for single story building. Click next. Then click on activity name, modify. Click on modify. Here we get activity ID, activity status. We will remove it. Then activity name, WBS code. Okay. Click OK. So click on activity name, then click next, where you have to save this file. So define that task and call BD1 activities. Click on OK, and next, and finish. Close this one. Now go to your save file. For example, we have roles and P6, then BD1 activities. Click on the file and open it. So here we add activities. So I already extract activities from my view queue. This is the list of activities. So by simply clicking, go to last activity, click shift and click mouse button, control C and control V. Also just simply drag it down. Also click on this and drag it down and drag it down. Start date, drag it down, and click on copy cell. Also this activity and click on copy cell. So save this file and close this. Now go to Primavera, file, click on import, then spreadsheet, click next, and now where you have a file, click open, next, click on activities, next, import to, three dots, click this plus icon, click next, finish. So our activities has been added to this project. You see that all the activities is added into the project. Now we just drag these activities in their respective WBS. For example, site startup project, site clearance, excavation of foundation is under the artwork. In structure works, we have PCC, termite proofing, RCC, then RCC neck column and excavation. Just delete this excavation. We don't need this. Then PCC in mass concrete with boulders, brickwork in foundation, RCC in print beam, DPC. So up to date, this is in structure work. Then we have RCC column, RCC beam work, RCC in roof slab, brickwork, first class brickwork, supply fabricated MS reinforcements, cement pointing. Up to date from RCC column up to supply and fabricated, control X and click on structure work and control V. So it is added under the superstructure, then structure work and RCC, and under the structure work these activities has been added. Now the remaining activities, for example, cement pointing up to cement plaster, control X, then we will add control V under the plaster work. Okay. Also we have steel doors, grills, steel almari. So control C, and we will under under paint work or MEP work. Also we have add one more, then we call it finishes work. One more WBS, just right click, add finishes works. Click on this icon. We will add these activities under finishes work. WBS, this finishes works under the structure work. This finishes work under the superstructures. So we go to the, where is our finishes work? Yes, this one. This is under the superstructure. So we will add these activities under the, we have these activities, yes, providing and fixing steel windows up to steel almaris. We will add under it finishes work. Also we have we have to control X, cut, not copy. So we delete these activities from this. Steel almari, steel doors. Just delete these activities. Now also we have paint work, for example, electrical first fix, then we have up to this one, plumbing second fix, final fix, up to this, control X, and we will add under the MEP works. So in this way you will add your activities corresponding to that these activities are related to which work package. For example, paint first coat, second coat, or distempering, wall putty, and from wall putty to paint second coat. These are under the paint work. Here we have paint work here. So you can add activities in respective WBS in this way. Thank you. See you in next lecture.